Hello, this is Victor at RestoringMercedes.com, and today I'm gonna do a quick video. Well, it's never really quick, to be honest with you. I don't know, I talk too much, I get it. But anyway, so 2007 S550, I was doing some work. I replaced the replaced the strut and replaced the pump just finally, because that one was loud laying over there. It's just bad, whatever. There was water damage. Somebody worked on it and they killed it because the filter was not secured. It was laying down and then it was sucking in water and the strut was leaking. The pump worked overtime. So long story short, this video is about the actual hood support struts, right? So we got the hood, very heavy, big hood, and the struts for it. Now, I bought them and I wasn't sure what I was going to do because I wanted to change them, because I always have to hood 90-degree angle because it would not hold. It would just keep sinking down and would just fall down. And as you know, all the other cars pretty much, well, except for 140s, I guess. I mean, you know, I mostly work on 140s. 140s, you know, these cars, they have spring-loaded hood supports, where all the others really have gas struts. The gas, it's like a little shock up, you know, gas struts rather. So anyway, and so looking at some instructions how to replace them, instruction calls for removing of the hood and then removing of the hinge and then replacing the strut, put the hinge back in, put the hood back in. I don't want to take this hood out, and I'm just one guy, so forget it. I'm not doing it now. And this is the way to do it, really. I mean, it's just like, I don't know if somebody else has any kind of other ideas, but take the wheel off, remove the cover slightly. Well, you know, just it's hanging because the sensor is still connected, so let it be. And we have new gas strut right here. Stabilis, might as well just replace it with the good stuff, because there are some others out there and they would basically probably work, but I'll try to show you what it looks like. All right, so here it is. Now that's a new one, and this part right here is just a plastic cover, right? So the strut inside is not secured to anything, just sits there. And the reason for that is just when you open the hood 90 degrees, it will just sit in its plastic sleeve. But when the hood is just in normal working position, not 90 degree up, 45 to 60 degrees, then the strut is actually the one that holds it upwards, right? So it doesn't fall on you. Now, you have thread here, but there's no thread inside the actual tube. There's nothing there. It's just like, I don't know if the camera doesn't probably pick it up. There's absolutely nothing there, it's just empty. So there is no thread, there is nothing to screw in. And basically when you remove the cover, you get into this cavity, and in this cavity we see our strut, right? Before you do this, obviously the hood has to be risen 90 degrees, because this way the strut is going to be with no pressure, right? So there is absolutely no pressure on the strut. Remove the circlip. Oh, I mean, be careful, obviously it can jump in your face. You can do it this way. I don't know, I'm doing it with one hand really, so screwdriver, give me something. All right, here's a screwdriver. All right, so we'll take a screwdriver, obviously just pop it off slightly, right? So now it's loose, and then just remove it just like that. So basically, and remove the pick. So here is my old strut, right? And now I understand the idea why they want you to remove the actual hood, because to get to the top point is kind of problematic, even though it's possible. But I'm not doing this because that's plastic. It's not going to be subject to any rust or anything like that. So next thing what I'm going to do is, that's just what I will do. It's just like I said, this is my personal thinking of doing things. Looking at this strut, as you can see, this is pretty much good, but in this area there's a little bit of rust, so I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on it all over the place. So let it be greased up, because you replace it once in blue moon. So I'm just gonna grease it all the way up. So let it slide against the plastic pretty well. Like I said, you don't have to do it. I'm just saying, this is just like what I decided to do. If it's right or wrong, it's my personal choice. Okay, so we live in the free world, and that is my choice. I'll just grease it all up. Okay, now I also will put a little bit of grease inside there. All right, so let it be. And what else do we do? All we do is we just slide it in there, just like that. Pretty simple, right? And I'm holding my phone right now, but again, the strut right now is it's not under any kind of pressure, because that's extended position of the hood. So just see if I can just push it on with the thumb. Yeah, goes on with the thumb, and that's about it. All right, extra grease won't hurt in that area, that's for sure. Now, obviously, I'm not using the new piece, but I don't see anything wrong with the old piece being in there. So let's see how hood will behave now, because I did the other side already, and okay, I did the other side already, so I don't know. Yeah, it's actually raising. It's rising. Look at that. It is going up. Oh my god. I mean, this car I haven't worked much on at all. Just got it a few months back, and this is holding. As you can see, it's not folding. If I help it a little bit, it's going back up even. Struts work. And if I go all the way up, the hood is staying, although it's not staying as secure as 140, for example, right? 140 chassis, well, again, but that's a spring loaded. This is strut loaded, and as you can see, it is going up, so struts work. So yeah, that is basically what you do. So now at least I can just keep it open, and it will stay open. Well, obviously not in a very heavy windy day, but because again, I don't like this design, but it is what it is. This design is just like for this car, and yeah, the car is dirty. It was painted, so now it has to be all buffed out and cleared out. But anyway, also while at it, one more remark. I should have actually spoke about it earlier. As you can see, this is your drain, and obviously it's been clogged up for quite a long time. So you do want to clean your drain while at it. And this is still blocked off. I would actually, oh yeah, oh my god, there's like half an inch of stuff in there. I would really run some water through it, and maybe I will do that right now. Yeah, because there is already like dirt that turned out to be made out of leaves that were in there for like so many years. So that's that. And there's a small little pocket here. I already cleaned it up, but that's where the drain is supposed to get the water through. So clean that up, you know, clean the cavity up. Oh, look at all that. Ooh. Although that's plastic, but this is steel. So, you do not want to have that area be all blocked off, because then the rust will accumulate. But you see, that's a result. The strut on the other side is done the same way. Now this cover goes back on fairly simple. You got 10 mils, you got 8 mil, you got a couple of plastic nuts, you got few plastic nuts, you got two of the regular screws that go in here in the back over here in this area, going in around here, 8 millimeters. And then you got a couple of retainers that is just like plugs with a little pin that goes in the middle. So you move the pin, you remove it, those sit right here. I mean, it's like self-explanatory really. But anyway, so now I'm gonna get to cleaning. Well, actually, when you put it back on, you gotta make sure that the rubber, not the rubber, it's like plastic drain also has to feed through that opening. But anyway, that's how you remove the strut. I mean, yeah, I talk too much, I know, but maybe some extra information would help somebody with something else. All right, so this is it. I'll go clean my drains, and this is Victor at StoryMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.